Matapos ang dalawang magkasunod na impresibong panalo, nang angas ng Pinas John Riel Casimero sa mga undefeated na sina Amnat Ruenrong, at Charlie Edwards. Ay muntik na sanang maikasa noon ang isa sa pinakamalaking laban sa Super Flyweight Division. Ito ay sa pagitan ni Cuadro Alas at ng nooy pound for pound king na si Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. Ngunit sa kasamaang palad nga po ay hindi ito natuloy matapos malasap ni Gonzalez ang kanyang kauna-unahang talo sa kamay ng underdog na Thai fighter na si Srisake Trongbisay. Kaya naman dahil dito mga brad, ay hinirap na lang ni Casimero ang pambato ng Zamboanga del Norte at kapwa Pinoy na si Jonas Sultan, kung saan ang magwawagi sa labang ito ay siyang magiging number 1 contender ng IBF Super Flyweight Champion na si Jerwinian Kahas. Subalit sadyang mapait nga po ang tadhana para kay Cuadro Alas noong mga panahong iyon, sapagkat siya ay natalo sa pamamagitan ng isang unanimous decision. Ngunit kahit ganun, ay kabibiliban mo din talaga itong si Casimero dahil imbes na panghinaan ng loob dahil sa nalasap na pagkabigo ay ginamit niya itong motibasyon upang magpatuloy at bumangon ng 10 beses na mas malakas. Taong 2019, mula Super Flyweight ay tumalon ito ng Featherweight Division upang sagupain ng Meksikanong si Josepek, kung saan pinabagsak niya ito sa loob lamang ng 2 round. Matapos nito, isang taon lamang ang nakalipas ay muli itong bumaba ng dibisyon patungong bantamweight upang sunod namang sagupain ang Japanese fighter na si Kenya Yamashita, kung saan tinalo niya ito via technical knockout sa round 6. At dahil nga po sa impresibong panalong ito ni Cuadro Alas mga brad, ay naging daan ito upang magkaroon siya ng pagkakataon sa WBO Interim Bantamweight title. At dito ay nakasagupa niya ang knockout artist na si Ricardo Espinosa Franco, isa ding Meksikano, na kilala sa alias na The Cobra. Bago maganap ang kanilang sagupaan, ay galing ang Meksikano sa 13 sunod-sunod na impresibong panalo, kung saan 12 sa mga ito ay tinapos niya sa pamamagitan ng knockout. Naging WBO Latino Bantamweight Champion taong 2018 matapos niyang talunin ang Amerikanong si Daniel Lozano via technical knockout sa loob lamang ng 2 round. May impresibong record na 23 wins, 20 knockouts at 2 talo lamang. May napakataas na 73% knockout ratio. Kaya naman masasabi nating magiging isang napakabigat na laban ito para kay Cuadro Alas. Subalit sa mismong gabi ng laban ay tila nagmukhang mahinang nilalang ang knockout artist na Meksikano. Sa bayan ng dalawa ay makikitang mas angat ang Pinoy sa lakas ng suntok. Sa round 3 ay mapapansing nahihirapang makatama si Franco. Sa halip ay siya palagi ang nasasapol ni Cuadro Alas. Pagsapit ng round 6 ay dito na unti-unting lumambot ang tigasing Meksikano dahil sa mga atake ni Casimero. Bumagsak ito matapos tamaan ng tatlong magkakasunod na right hook. Sa sumunod na round ay bahagyang nakabawi ang Meksikano kung saan nakapag-connecta rin ito ng ilang malilinis na patama kay Casimero. Subalit tila walang epekto ito sa tigasing mukha ni Cuadro Alas. Sa round 12 ay dito na tuluyang binaklas ni Casimero ang knockout artist na si Franco. Matapos masungkit ng tinaguriang angas ng Pinas, Janriel Cuadro Alas Casimero ang interim WBO bantamweight title sa Meksikanong si Ricardo Espinosa Franco via 12-round knockout noong taong 2019 ay isang panibagong world record ang natala sa kasaysayan ng boxing sa Pilipinas nang tanghalin ito bilang ika-4 na Pinoy na nanalo ng 3 titulo sa 3 magkakaibang dibisyon. 4 na buwan lamang ang nakalipas ay itinapat agad ito sa nooy WBC Pecombak Super Bantamweight Champion at rank number 10 WBO contender na si Cesar Ramirez, isa ding Meksikano na nooy may record na 18 wins, 11 knockouts at may 3 talo. Bagamat may ilang talo itong si Ramirez mga brad, ay walang fighter ang dapat magkumpiyansa kapag nakaharap ang boksingerong ito sapagkat may kabigatan din ang kamao nito. Sa katunayan, bago maganap ang kanilang sagupaan, ay nakapagtala muna ito ng 6 na sunod-sunod na impresibong panalo, kung saan 5 sa 6 na mga tinalo niya ay tinapos niya sa pamamagitan ng knockout. Kaya naman mataas ang kumpiyansa nito na kayang-kaya niyang talunin ng Pinoy champion. Sa isang article nga na inilabas noon ng The Manila Times, ay sinabi nitong si Ramirez na si Casimero daw ay katulad lang ng ibang boksingero na kayang patulugin sa laban. At nang matanong ito ng kaibigan nating si Sir Pau Salud ng Pauka Sports kung ano ang prediksyon niya sa magiging resulta ng laban nila, ay ito ang naging sagot niya.
What's your prediction? Knockout. That don't need interpretation.
Nakadagdag din sa kumpiyansa nito ang pagpalya sa pagkuha ni Casimero ng kanyang timbang sa kanilang weigh-in sapagkat sumobra ito sa 118 pounds bantamweight limit. Mabuti na lang at nagawan pa din naman ito ng paraan ng kampo ng Pinoy champion. Yun nga lang mga brad, makikitang sobrang drain ng katawan nito at halatang nanghina ng gusto. Ang kanilang sagupaan ay naganap sa San Andres Sports Complex, Malati, Manila, kung saan ang magwawagi sa labang ito ay siyang makakalaban ng WBO bantamweight champion na si Sulani Tete. Sa mismong laban, bagamat kita na medyo nanghina dahil sa pwersahang pagbabawas ng timbang itong si Casimero, ay determinado itong makagawa ng isang impresibong panalo sa harap ng mga kababayan nating Pinoy. Lalo na't sa labang ito ay personal na manunood ng laban ang ating pambansang kamao Manny Pacquiao. Sa unang round ay nagpasiklab agad ang angas ng Pinas sa harap ng mga Pinoy boxing fans. Kaliwat kanang mabibigat na suntok agad ang pinakawalan nito. Kaya naman dahil dito ay tila bahagyang napatras itong si Ramirez matapos maramdaman ang lakas ng Pinoy.
Much taller than Casimero. But an explosive start here for Casimero, who really likes his right hand as we've seen in previous fights, Kenito.
Well, Casimero is a very aggressive fighter. As you see, he's leading off with the left hand, but his right hand is always cocked. That's the big punch that he wants to unload. That right hand, it can be either a right straight or a right hook or a right cross.
You can see Ramirez, they're using his height advantage there with a jab early on. But Casimero wanting to let his power be known early, it seems like.
You also see the left hand of Casimero dangling sometimes down his sides.
To move up in weight. Now hoping to get a chance to be world champion again. He's 30 years old. Just trying to be more aggressive now, Benito, but still missing. Slip.
There's a slip. Slick spot there in the corner.
Sa round 3 ay naka-score ng knockdown si Casimero matapos kumonekta ang isang solidong counter left hook sa mukha ng dayong Meksikano.
He's measuring his opponent. He's moving in, but he's got to be careful. Ramirez looking to counter. He's looking to counter. He knows that Casimero is going to come in. So when he does, he's going to be prepared to throw that right. And for Casimero, once he comes charging in, it can't just be one shot. It just can't be the right hand. That time a nice left hand.
That was a
beautiful
knockdown.
left
That's
hand.
a knockdown.
Beautiful left hand.
Nice counter there. Perfectly timed. And Ramirez says, you know, sometimes when you get hit in a certain spot,
Ngunit imbis na manghina itong si Ramirez mga brad dahil sa tinamong pinsala sa pagkaka-knockdown ay tila mas lalo pa itong nag-init sa laban. Pinakita nito ang dugo ng pagiging isang Mexican fighter. Nakipagsabayan ito kay Angas kaya naman bahagya itong nakabawi sa mga sumunod na rounds.
Putting him down on the canvas for the first knockdown in the fight.
beautiful variation from the Filipino, Casimero. Casimero focused and
Fighters seem to be just whoever is able to throw more punches here towards the end can get this round. Coasted in round number 4. Now in round number 5, there's a slip. There's a slip. Oh, they call a
They call it
knockdown.
a knockdown. And
They call a knockdown.
Ramirez is not happy with that call.
Oh, they call a
But he
knockdown.
makes it.
That's a big one. That's a big punch.
Here, another right.
Oh,
what a
nice
nice,
shot.
wow, solid right from the Mexican.
But that got Casimero's attention.
Yep. This is getting interesting, Canito. Yeah, he's
The
going
same
to want to
round.
get back.
There he is, throwing his left and right. Casimero's holding on. Casimero's sights. That's where he wants Ramirez. Needs some distance. A nice shot to the body by Casimero that time. See, when there's distance, Ramirez is able to use the reach to tag Casimero. So Casimero has to come closer
Throws it in.
to Ramirez, put his head on Ramirez's chest and wail away. Nice shot to the body there by Casimero from short distance.
Ramirez answers. Not much sting in his punch, though.
See a little bit of blood coming out of the nose of Ramirez.
Right.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice shot.
that was a big right
Ramirez.
from Ramirez.
That time
Oh,
he had his
another
distance.
right. Oh, Ramirez now pouring it on.
Big round here for Ramirez.
Corner getting really excited. Another strong right from the Mexican. Pouring it on Canito right here.
Big round here for Ramirez. That time Casimero throwing the right hand.
Crowd loving the action.
This fight is not going to go to distance.
No,
Nice
both.
shot. Casimero.
Pagsapit ng round 7 ay dito na nakabawi ang tinaguriang Cuadro Alas. Matapos tila mapansin na unti-unti nang nauubusan ng gasolina itong si Ramirez, ay wala nang sandali pang inaksaya ang tinaguriang angas ng Pinas at agad binanata ng dumayong Meksikano.
Casimero.
Nice.
Third round and the fifth round.
You're right, Canito. Blood from the nose of the Mexican. And Senator Manny Pacquiao, the man behind Mexican. He has to come up with something big.
Exactly. He's been down twice. He knows
Oh!
he's down points.
Wow!
Here we go.
That was a solid right from Casimero. And Ramirez holds on. Whoa!
Both fighters are down. You also see that Ramirez is breathing from the mouth. He's having difficulty breathing because of the blood
Oh,
coming
another
out of his
solid
nose.
right from,
Here we go.
Casimero.
And he's down.
Oh.
He's down. They're going to call a knockdown.
Wow.
A solid
Casimero
flurry.
went through the ropes there.
There's blood.
Oh man, this is all heart now for
Yeah.
the Mexican. Whoa! Another, oh boy!
One more big punch. And he's really
Wow.
on shaky legs. Ramirez
Oh boy!
may not.
Sa round 10 ay mas tumindi pa ang parusa ni Casimero kay Ramirez. Sa pagkakataong ito ay bodega naman ng Meksikano ang pinuntirya nito. Sa lakas ng mga patama ay makikitang iniinda nitong maigi ang suntok ng Pinoy.
Perspective of the Mexico versus Filipino duels.
And what about this body attack now?
Oh
By
boy!
John Riel Casimero.
He seems to want to finish the fight in this round. Can he do it?
Ramirez seems to be folding up here.
But he's fighting back.
When he's taking those shots
Oh,
to the midsection, he's of Cesar Ramirez. Again, a shot to the side of the body by John Riel Casimero
Yes.
on his body.
There's your... Oh. Yeah,
He's lost
he's
his sting.
just going through the motions.
Yeah.
Clearly
The sting is gone.
winded. Cesar Ramirez. But he's still letting his hands go. Oh! Wobbly legs.
He's ready to go.
Oh, Casimero just itching to launch here.
There's-
Looking for the opening.
Ramirez has little left. But for Casimero, one shot to the midsection. That's what he's looking for. A shot to the side of the body.
Finish him.
But make no mistake about it. Oh, down! It's down! It's down! And I think it's out! It's
And
over!
that's it. That's it.
Oh, what a
But we knew it was happening.
beautiful ending to this fight!
We knew it was going to happen. He had very little left.
Oh!
And flat on his back, Unbelievable ending.
What a
John Riel Casimero.
What a fantastic show there from the Filipino General.
Dahil sa impresibong panalong ito ni Casimero, ay natuwa ang ating pambansang kamao dahil sa magandang performance nito. Tagumpay nitong nadepensahan sa kauna-unahang pagkakataon ang kanyang WBO interim title.